Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching this. Welcome to what are we on now? Episode 3? Yeah, of Art Attack ST, episode 3. And now we're moving on to the Gears surround. This was very tricky to get out, very hard. If you've tried it yourself, you know how hard it is. You have these little metal tabs. Once you get one out, give it a good yank, but be very careful. It should just pop out. I did use a screwdriver to push in, because you've got the screwdriver in at an angle, and then you should be able to push them in and pop it out. So that was very, very difficult to get out. As you can see, my trim is in a few bit of scratches on it, but that's why I want to cover it over. So let's get to it. Episode 3, what you're going to need. You're going to know what you're going to need. You're going to need a blade, credit card again, maybe this time a pin, just in case you get some air bubbles in it again, your hairdryer, a cloth for quickly wiping it around to make sure there's nothing on it, and I can use a wet cloth as well just to get any grease off, like so. Right, on this one you're going to need to overlap the wrap underneath, okay, to get it to stick. So you're going to need to overlap and save a bit of carbon, so come under and over and then stick it down. Especially around this part, you're going to need the wrap to come under and over again and then stick it. So you're going to need to slice in the corners. I will show you anyway, so let's begin. First thing you're going to need to do is move everything out of the way. And that pin, stab myself. Those are the ones I did earlier, the other day. So you need your carbon wrap again. You can see I've got loads here. Again, you place it down like so. So you're going to need a bit of wrap left, like I say, you're going to need a bit of extra wrap. So again, I don't want to waste too much of the carbon, so get it quite close to the corner. Like I said, leave a little bit extra so you can overlap the corners. I think right about there. To there. Okay, so you only move that out of the way. Again, when you're using a knife or any sort of blades, parent supervision. Okay, so now you've got your wrap cut out. Going to lay it down. But also, yet again, you want your carbon to face the same way as the rest of it is on the other trim, so it's pointing up towards the passenger side of the car. So it is that way, isn't it? I think it is. I'm going to lay it that way, and then stick it down. Okay, so the best way I did it, was obviously because there's a bit of a little nook, so lay it down there and then just roll it into the shape. Might be a bit of a gap there, but that's okay, the heat will push that down. Okay, so I've just heated it up. I'm just using a credit card again and scraping it so it sticks. Like so. Okay, so you're going to need a little bit more heat. Okay, so now what you're going to need to do is cut, not right close to the edge because you need to overlap. So cut round and then cut the insides. But like I said, leave a little bit so you can overlap again in the middle here. So I'm going to start cutting that. So I'll just cut all that now. I'm going to trim it up a bit. Okay, so now this is the last bit. So it's tricky on the actual, can you see, the actual bit of the bend there. You're going to want to slice it in the middle so you get it like that. So you can obviously tuck it under. You're going to need a lot of heat on this bit, okay? Just give it a good pull and tug. You need to get it really, really tight. Like that. Until you get the nice sort of shape of the dashboard. And this is the more tricky part because you don't want it to rip here. So you need to heat that up as much as you can and then really pull on it around the side. Luckily it's already hot enough so I can do that. As you can see, it's starting to take shape. Oh, apologies, fingers. You can sort of see the basic shape happening now. So I'll carry on heating it up and then sticking the corners down. Alright, and there we go. That's all the sides down. So now is the more tricky part. This is a slightly longer video because it's more tricky. So you need to heat this up and then push it in till you get the shape. So I'm just going to heat this up. I'm going to need to push it in, as you can see. It is very stretchy. Get the basic shape. And don't worry if you think, oh, it's all going crinkly and creasing. It's fine because you can just heat it up and it go back to its normal shape. Alright, so you're going to put a slice in the middle. Slice the corners. Don't go right into the corner because you likely need to overlap. So yeah, after you finish cutting it all out and overlapping it, as I have done, so it will actually stick. Yeah, so that's the finished piece, really. There we go. Sorry, this one was a little bit longer. This one's a bit more fiddlier, believe it or not. But yeah, happy with that. Thanks guys for watching. I'll catch you on the next video. Remember, like, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram, AJ Focus. Cheers.